Hello there everyone, my name is Clink, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. So last time we made our way here into Great Bay and took a quick tour around the place, got a couple heart pieces. Today I would like to do the Gerudo Pirate Fortress. So this is going to get us a pretty major item for grabbing a bunch of other things, so it's very, very important that we do this now. I mean, we don't have to do it now, since there's still a lot of other things I want to get done in this cycle too, but I have till 5 p.m. to kill, so we're doing that to not waste a bunch of time. So, go on ahead and break the second piece there, and welcome to the Pirate's Fortress. Hopefully you've picked up the stone mask. This is definitely the best place in the game to put it to use. And you're also going to want to take a picture of one of the Gerudo pirates here, so get the pictograph box out and ready to go. Yeah, I love the music here. I just think this is a pretty fun area personally. So yeah, just get ready to jump onto a boat. Since if you have the stone mask, they won't see you for some reason, but they will kick you out should they see you, so it just makes your life really easy if you don't have to worry about them seeing you. But essentially we need to open this place up first, and you can see there's a few chests on the compass. They're all at the bottom if you want to get them. It's a couple rupees. I think I'm just going to ignore them. One thing I am going to point out about this place as well is that while we could do it all in one go if you have 4 bottles, you are going to have to make 2 trips here if you have anything less than 4. There's 4 Zora Eggs here, and you need a bottle for each of them, so just be warned about that. I don't mind making the trip back, as somewhat annoying as it is. We could definitely do it all in one go if I waited till the next cycle to do this, since we'll have finished the Ikana Graveyard, because I think I said that you get 2 pieces of heart from that. That was incorrect. You would get 2 pieces of heart if you were playing the Nintendo 3DS version. However, in the Nintendo 64 version, you do get 1 heart piece and 1 bottle out of that. But we'll talk about that once we are back in the graveyard in the evening. But we'll go ahead and just grab some of these chests along the way. Where we want to go is this big hole here. This area just makes me think of Dire Docks in Mario 64. Feel very similar to me, but I'm too lazy to get that chest. There's also going to be 1 heart piece in here. I believe it's only 1. And this is just a fun area to get to use the Zora swimming. So it's quite nice. I also probably should have mentioned, actually, you want to push this one in. You don't want to pull this one. If you are playing on the 3DS version, I did talk about how Zora Link swims a lot slower in that one. The other thing I should probably bring up is Project Restoration. I think I brought it up a little bit earlier on in the series, maybe in the Deku Swamp, but you do have the Nintendo 64 Zora Link swimming restored in Project Restoration. If you're going to play the 3DS version, I actually do strongly recommend using Project Restoration. But there we go, another red rupee just to get that if you want to. But yeah, I think it's entirely worth modding a 3DS to be able to do it, or just playing on Citra with like a texture pack or something. But we'll go up here. We just need to swim past these mines and do a cool dolphin jump. I love navigating through this place. It's honestly very satisfying. And I'm also going to show how to do this area without using your sword, because I don't want to be using my razor sword at all, so I'm going to do it without the sword as much as I can. My original plan was to do this without the sword in the long play, and then I decided I was just going to make a short cycle. But there's the heart piece. To get this, we're going to want to use Goron Link and just roll over to it. So there's a switch over here we can press. And you just have to be kind of quick, but you can make it pretty easily in the Goron form. And that is our 24th piece of heart. So Puts us up to 11 hearts, which is pretty nice. I think the goal is about, I want to say 14 or 15 before the third dungeon. But I'm probably not going to reach that because I'm not going to do every possible side quest before the dungeon. Since at this point I think I'm going to see if I can fit it into this cycle. But we'll see. We'll find out. Go ahead and go over here. I was worried I went the wrong way for a second. But no, this is the correct way. Yeah, you just want to use the boomerangs to hit that crystal switch. Let's see, it's 1:30. I have till 5, so trying to make sure that we're good on time. Hit this and then use your boomerangs on that to ride this all the way up, kind of like in the water temple in Ocarina of Time. And then if you want to, while you're up here, use your boomerangs on this, jump down beforehand and open the door. You can also just climb up that ladder there, but this is going to get us into the main chunk of the Pirate's Fortress. I do believe that we actually want to light these torches though, so we're gonna do that. I believe this will open a shortcut. No, it doesn't, or does it? I don't think it actually opens a shortcut. The real shortcut is that spot right there, because I'm sure you can guess what item we're gonna get here. But yeah, have your stone mask out and ready, since this is going to be the main chunk of the Pirate Fortress. One thing I do want to point out is this is actually where you would get the stone mask in the 3DS version. So you'd have to make your way up to this point without it if you're playing on the 3DS. But the soldier that will give it to you is, I think he's right here underneath this, or he's on top of the tower. One of the two. It's been a while since I've played the 3DS version, so I can't completely remember, but this is actually going to be our first place to go, is up here, so that we can start collecting the eggs and get the hookshot. I like how this is kind of its own mini dungeon. This is honestly one of my favorite mini dungeons in probably the whole series. I really like the Pirate Fortress. Love just raiding this place. I think it's a much better version of the Gerudo Fortress from Ocarina of Time. Yeah, don't forget about that beehive. I've been waiting for you. And, did you find the rest of the eggs? No, but that's because... What are you trying to pull here? If people hear the great pirates have lost the treasure they stole, we'll become the laughing stock. Yes, but Avail, the sea is strangely murky where we were attacked by the sea snakes. Silence. That's why the Zoras can't send for any help. Now that the eggs are gone, the Zoras should be frantically searching for them. If we don't hurry, the Zoras will get to them before we do. There are 4 eggs here now. Hurry, go and find the other 3 eggs before those sea snakes eat them. Understood. Walks away in defeat. Wait. Zora eggs are the only clue we have about the dragon cloud floating over the bay. If what that strange masked one says is true, and if we can get our hands on the treasure that lies sleeping in the temple in that dragon cloud, then we can spend the rest of our lives living the good life. So get a move on and go find them now. Understood. Looks like Skull Kid's been up to some mischief around here, but like I said, don't forget about this beehive. Shoot it down. That will get them to flee the scene. I love this cutscene. I think it's so funny. I don't know why. I just think it's great. Love stuff like that in this game. Yeah, that is the room with the items. So just leave and head back in. This place actually makes a surprising amount of sense altogether. If you like, you can actually kind of get to know your way around it pretty well. But here we go. The hookshot. So this essentially already has the length of the long shot from Ocarina of Time. There's no upgrade to it in this game. It is just here and it works and it's great. I love it. So we'll go on ahead and go up here to get our first Zora Egg. So go on ahead and equip a bottle. equip the Zora mask, which I kind of didn't really mention how the dive down and just drop down is essentially your replacement for the iron boots. Your fins are the boomerang. So much like the other mask, this serves multiple utilities for items in Ocarina of Time in a way. But yeah, there is our first of the 7 eggs, and we're gonna go on ahead and equip this again so that we can mess around in the fortress some more. So there's 3 other eggs in here. There's gonna be one over there. We're gonna get another one up here. Or is it 2? I'm gonna go on ahead and do the one way up though. There should be another one on the southern side, but just some stuff to point out. So if you're for some reason doing things in the exact order I am and you have the razor sword right now, I don't recommend using it for the fights we're gonna have to do. I'm actually gonna do them completely with the Zora mask just to save any of my hits, but I do recommend coming here after you've fully upgraded the sword. Get a free silver rupee right there, very nice. And we can head into this room. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on the Zora mask. They won't be fooled by the stone mask in here. So, how unfortunate, you won't be getting past here. So, to fight the Gerudo pirates as Zora Link, you actually want to use the boomerangs and hit them in the back to stun them, and then you can just do a jump attack on them. It's not as good as fighting them with the sword, but it gets the job done, and isn't too bad, so... It's, yeah, like I said, not too bad. Couple jump attacks, they'll die, or, you know, flee the scene. It's pretty much the same as having to rescue the carpenters in Ocarina of Time. So, with that unlocked, we can move forward to egg number 2. It is kind of annoying that you have to unequip the Zora mask, use the hookshot, put the Zora mask back on, and drop into the water, grab the egg, which... This can be especially annoying playing the game on original hardware or just without like the PC version or on the 3DS where you only have 3 item slots in the original. At least the 3DS has 4 and the Ocarina doesn't have to take up one of them. But yeah, now that we've acquired 2 eggs, we have to go deposit these and come back. Like I said, it's kind of annoying if you do this earlier. It's easier to have 4 bottles before this point. We could technically get to 5 now that we have the hookshot, but I'm not gonna worry about it too much. So let's go ahead and deposit these, and then after these are deposited, I'm just gonna skip back into the pirate fortress to save some time. So that we can quickly wrap it up and get to the postman before our time for the day runs out. So we'll go ahead and just drop these off. Because, you know, we got to meet Cremia at 6, and that's very important. I'm not missing a date with Cremia, I am telling you. But no, it is a very, like, good side quest, so it's actually pretty important to go do. So I would love to get it done. So yeah, I'll meet you guys back in the pirate fortress so that we can go grab the other 2 eggs. Okay, back in the pirate fortress. Let's go on ahead and do the one on this side. This is getting much, much closer than I actually thought it was going to be, now that I'm seeing the clock, because I'm like, 4 gives us about 3 minutes until we need to go to the postman. But we don't actually have to... Actually, this part kind of reminds me of later on in Metal Gear Solid 2 for some reason. Actually, no, I'm thinking of earlier on while you're still in the tanker. And you're making your way past... it's like right before you get to the Metal Gear conference. Anyway, yeah, this is the next path. Another Gerudo fight. There's gonna be one of these for all 3 of the other eggs, so get used to them. It'd be nice if I didn't get hit after my jump attack, but oh well. Ooh, I was worried there. Uh-oh. Okay. Whew. Don't think it ends here. I think it does, though. I think I'll be perfectly fine. As let's go on ahead and... Ooh, there's some evil fishies in here. So for this, you can use the magic barrier with the Zora. You just drop in and use it, they'll all die pretty quick. Can I please drop? Thank you. All right. I think this is just 20 rupees. Might be 50. Probably gonna be wasting a few, but that's fine. Yeah. I'll have to deposit my money after the postman if I have the time. Let's go on ahead and get our inventory sorted out before moving forward. Definitely, like I said, the inventory here is probably one of the worst parts about this area, and just Majora's Mask in general. But, you know, Zelda, I've mentioned before, I think Zelda's been no stranger to having these pause menu problems. It was well before Breath of the Wild and especially Tears of the Kingdom came along, that we were having these kind of problems, but they definitely get a lot worse in mostly Tears of the Kingdom, but we'll talk about that another day some more. Yeah, last egg is over here. We'll go ahead and throw on the Zora mask just to be ready. Takes courage to come thieving in the pirate's fortress. I'm going to love doing this to you. I'm trying to remember the thieving song from A Link Between Worlds. I'd rather be walking a cliff than the narrow path. My life always comes right back to thieving, something like that. I don't know, I can't remember it. I love that part though. Oh man, now I'm thinking about A Link Between Worlds. I've been thinking about when I'm gonna fit Link Between Worlds into the series of Zelda games, because I want to do it really badly. Come on, I'm having so much trouble getting this hit. There we go. Really? Are you serious? Why am I messing these up so badly? Alright. Looks like we're gonna finish right on time, so... Made better time than I expected with all of this. Well, actually, I was kind of hoping I could get all of the eggs on this day, so I'm thinking I won't be able to get to the dungeon in this cycle, but that's fine. That was a very lofty goal. Especially because there's a lot of stuff that we need to do in Great Bay still. I'm gonna try to do a lot of the side stuff in this cycle still, I think, for Great Bay, but we'll probably have to finish the main stuff in next one. So let's go ahead and deposit these so that we can get to the mailman in the next part and end this one. Since, you know, it's pretty much right at 5 o'clock already. And the next time we can finally continue with the graveyard and Romani Ranch quests. I feel bad about how broken up they are, but I'm just like, I really want to see how few cycles I can do the game in on this one, so... At least for a full 100% run, I've never really tried to do it this way. I'm usually like, I don't care, I'll just do what I need to do in this cycle, but nah, we're fitting everything in. Obviously, I'm no speedrunner. Speedrunners can 100% this game in like 2 or 3 cycles. Probably 4 is my guess. And this one's probably gonna be 6 or 7, but yeah, that's the Pirate Fortress done. And let's go ahead and warp back to Clocktown to end off for today. So yeah, I'll end this video here, and I will see you guys next time in Clocktown, where we'll go talk to the mailman and then head off to Romani Ranch once again. Bye-bye.